everyone. Welcome to the KDrama Clubhouse, where we basically talk with all of you about our weekly KDrama watch list. How is everybody doing? It's so good to see everybody. We missed you last week so much.
Yes, and if you are brand new to the Clubhouse, welcome. We have so many KDrama BFFs from all over the world.
Yes.
But if you're brand new, you can do 3 things for us, and that is subscribe to this channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell because we have all sorts of stuff, KDrama chats, Astro Corners, specials, live watches. We also have merchandise. We are working on our new shop. But you can go to the KThree.com where you can also find Caitlin's blog. So even more K-drama good stuff for you. And then we have our super chats and our super stickers, which is a fantastic way to support us. Just by the comment, you'll see a little $sign if you want to leave us a tip for doing a good job. That is all there for you. So welcome.
Welcome. Oh my God, you guys. So much has not happened in the K-drama world, and so much has happened in the K-drama world in the last 2 weeks. This week we had 3 finales, 3 premieres. It was kind of crazy. It just kind of swapped each other out in the watch list. But I'm just going to throw it out to you guys real quick. What was the one show this week before we get started? Because people are still kind of getting in. Let's just throw this out there. What was the one show this week that kind of made your week? For me, I think it was Mr. Queen. What did you think, Marisa?
Oh, made my week. It kind of, emotionally watching the news, like I was all over the place.
Right? Yeah.
So at the beginning of the week, I was so excited to see the new one, Sunbae Don't Put on That Lipstick / She Would Never Know. But I'm not sure if I had a happy place because I finished with the Uncanny counter this morning.
Right.
Not my happy place.
Not my happy place. We'll get to that for sure. Royal Inspector for Caitlin. I saw Josh was To My Star. To My Store was good. We're going to get to that one. Uncanny Counter. Okay, rose in nicely. Holly, definitely Mr. Queen. Yeah. Lovestruck in the City. Right? That one was such a close second. Lovestruck in the City is one of those shows that tells you how much you can do with a great script in 30 minutes, right? Can't wait to jump on and start talking. Still run on. Okay, great. We are going to get to all of these. Yeah. All right, you guys. It looks like we've got our crew is ready to go. Are you guys ready to get started? So let's just dive in with Lovestruck in the City, right, you guys? Because it is one of those shows where it just shows you what you can, like I just said, what you can do with 30 minutes in a script. It's such a great script. It's so enjoyable, right?
Because it's all about the characters. Yeah. You don't need, there was some wacky hijinks, but you don't need these, trucks of doom and like fathers-in-law who are going to, force you to do what they want. It's just none of that. The police station stuff was a little wacky, but
it was heartbreakingly hilarious in my personal opinion.
There was, the emotions are so could you pile on any more guilt onto Kim Ji-won's character?
Oh my God. Janet, absolutely. It feels like an hour, but it's only 30 minutes. And I'm always so bummed out when it's over, but I'm so satisfied. Ji Chang-wook pining is so good, you guys. I wrote in my notes this week, we've said he's never looked better, but I think I've never seen him act better. This is an amazing role for him. And I'm super, super into it, right?
Oh. Yeah, it's like he's really mature, but he's very pouty.
Yes, Calvin. So pouty. He's a baby. Let's not kid ourselves. But he's a heartbroken baby, so we're all like, oh, Pumpkin. And I just love Kim Bin-suk just being like, you need to pull yourself together, man. I'm taking all your alcohol. You need to figure this out, right? Exactly, Nardi. It's such a great, right? Exactly. It's amazing what can happen. People have no problem creating their own drama because we just misunderstand everything. It's crazy. Though I have to give the shout out this week, you guys. I'm sorry, but my favorite overall this week was So Joo-hyun as So Rin-hee. She was the best friend you always want, you guys. That and the way she got back at the ex-boyfriend who never broke up with her.
I know. So there was so much revealed and told us so much about this friendship and told us so much backstory, all in one compact little scene.
Right.
It was
yeah. Oh, it was you guys, I'm just really loving it. And I'm glad we finally got Kim Ji-won's backstory because I was kind of it needs to be big to understand what's going on here because we've gone the distance. Oh my God, the Coke, right, Alexa J?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
She whacked him on the head. Yes. I loved her so much. So
I
much.
know.
World of the whole, the World of the Married. We didn't actually jump on that. We're waiting for it to come to Netflix. We haven't seen it yet. Is it on Netflix now? I think it is.
Not yet.
Not yet. I think it's
coming though.
Supposed to, yes.
I feel I watched a lot of it.
Did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Lovestruck in the City, man. It was so beautiful and touching, and I loved it.
I know. And then, but just like the relief of the hilarious moments, like her with her pink dishwashing gloves, like going through Chang'e-chan's stream, trying to find the ring. And then he shows up too. It was just.
Oh my God. I love it.
Everything up.
Dude, they did it so well. Oh my God. How her boyfriend, yes, Lauren.
Yes.
Kim been jumping in there and being like, poof. I was like, yes. Loved it so much. Yeah, it was so good. So good, you guys. And I'm so happy that we're finally so now all the pieces are in place and everybody knows everybody, which I always think is hilarious about K-dramas. Like everybody knows everybody, right?
Right.
Yes, Alexa J, the friendships. And now he finally has figured out where she is and now he thinks she's got a boyfriend. Oh, misunderstandings, K-dramas.
I know. If he had listened for just another 10 seconds.
Right?
No.
But it's such a satisfying, it's only an hour a week, right? But it's such a satisfying hour. It makes me so happy, right? Oh my God, right? His house is amazing. With that main door and then the windows. Oh, good Lord.
Guys, the K-drama houses and apartments right now, like his Hanok.
Yes, Calvin.
Chaeyeonwoo's apartment in True Beauty. And there was a third apartment. Oh, Rowoon's apartment in.
His apartment in. Yeah, it's a perfect segue, Marisa. Let's just segue right into that one. She would never know, right? Did you guys watch this? His apartment was amazing, and I needed it so badly. Those stairs, I was just like,
I know. I just,
All right, what did you think, Marisa? What were your thoughts on She Would Never Know? I gotta find them.
Well, I don't know if it's because. K-dramas just give us very light synopses for these shows. Right. They never really tell us this is a rom-com. I mean, sometimes if you read the categories in my drama list, but I wasn't sure what I was going to be getting with this because you never know if you're going to get wacky rom-com, lots of comedy, or if you're going to get something a little more serious. And,
Caitlin's all in. She likes that mock John. She's in for it. She's there.
I love this show.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going, but Wanjana, she's one of my favorites. She hasn't done a whole lot of dramas, but I like her so much. Her deep voice, and she's just got this
amazing voice, right?
Amazing voice. And she's just got this kind of placid, so much shit just got piled onto her.
Right?
But she's holding her back straight. I can't wait to see where this is going to go because that reveal happened a lot sooner than I thought it would.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm kind of on the fence with this one. I think it can go either way. I think it can either. True. I just feel the reveals and then I didn't like the way I don't know. I just have so many. I had a lot of issues, but I also completely understood it. It was a weird juxtaposition for me. I emotionally was there with every character, and I basically didn't agree with 90% of what every character did. But I understood it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you're they're setting up the drama. So, the whole whiplash of why did you do that? Why did you do that? But it's you have to get to where we're going to be going.
Yeah, so, and I think maybe the whiplash was just too much for me where I'm how are we going to maintain this for 16 episodes? But I thought their chemistry was really good. I really enjoyed that. But I also kind of felt bad for the scheming ex-boyfriend who got manipulated into being engaged to the girl because she tried to kill herself. I was there's a lot to unpack in these 2 episodes.
Right. So what I'm thinking is these are not straightforward good guy, bad guy, good female lead, bad.
Right.
Well, we have an emotionally unstable second female lead or just super manipulative. But I also like her a lot. She was in Mellow. What's that? Mellow Suits Me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she was the friend.
He's so tall. He's taller than even all the men there. It was high. Yeah. And
he's only a year younger.
Has to wear that was what bummed me out. Someone teased me and said this was a Nuna romance. I'm 1 year technically it's a Nuna romance, but that's not a Nuna romance.
Yeah. And I mean, she is
Caitlin didn't feel bad for the boss at all. You didn't feel even a little bit bad? Come on. I felt a little bit bad for him.
Yeah, he was forced into that. But
right?
I can't wait to see how this is going to blossom because she harbors a lot of animosity towards her, her Hubei because God, what was he thinking? That's total man's
right.
Like, no, I know what's best for you.
Yeah, I think that's what irritated me so much. Like, if you have this piece of information, who are you to either A, hold it back, or B, force her to face it in the manner you deem appropriate? If you wanted her to know, you either send her photos and then she could figure it out, or tell her flat out. Like, I just felt it was a really manipulative way to get her to see the truth. And I'm just like, and then his whole just like, and then she's like, tell me what to do. I was like, no. And then he's like, date me. I'm like, ugh. I think that's what just bummed me out. The whole setup just really bummed me out.
I just like them together so much. I can't wait to see, like, I think there's going to be a lot of, apart and together and apart together, I think, over the next 16 or 14 episodes. So.
Absolutely. I did love the way the sibling bond was. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I just felt, I think that's what it was. I thought it was kind of clunky and kind of like mansplaining of how to get us to where we could get to. I felt like there was a more graceful way to get there. Or maybe she finds out and then she goes to our main lead and says, will you pretend to date me to get back at my, like, I feel like there were ways we could have gotten to the same setup without it being, Well,
this was from the director of 20th Century Boy and Girl, which was another really great K-drama that was quieter. It wasn't hysterical relationships and hysterical reactions. And it was just, so I'm looking forward to this one. And K-beauty that they work for a cosmetic company. It's so much K-beauty. It makes me so happy. Like her lipstick, I'm so all over this. And what was hilarious was that at the very end in the credits, the little lower third pop-up for the makeup company sponsor, Klavu, he's the spokesmodel, not her.
Really? Okay, that's amazing, right? Oh my God, this is fast. What is this? Tessia, what's faster? Oh, anyway. We should believe him if she wouldn't believe him if he just told her and the pics would get explained away. But I mean, I can see that, but I also am kind of like him dragging her and making her sit in the room next to it was a bit. There were moments where I was kind of like, when he like wiped her lipstick off, I was like, I would have punched you in the throat, but that's just me.
I know, right? So this is this place that we sit in with K-dramas where it's like, it's a little over the top and we're like, that would never happen. But then if there's no drama, then we're like, what's happening? Like nothing's going on.
I know, we're like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm so bored. And then we're like, this is too much. We are fickle K-drama fans, guys. Sorry. It is.
Very
K-drama logic is K-dramas can't win with us. But we love them and we don't never stop watching them. That is why we're all here, right? So fun, right? Oh my God. So, all right. So it sounds like everybody's pretty much on board for this one for at least a little bit, right? So we'll definitely check. I don't even know what just happened with my hair. It just kind of was like dramatically falling in my face. All right. I'm like a K-drama right now, overly dramatic. All right, guys. So, and now let's just tee up the rant from Jen about the Awaken finale. Did anyone else watch this? Anyone? Give me a hands up, guys, if you watched this Awaken finale while I try to find it on my drama list because it's not on my list right now. My drama list.
So Awaken. I dropped it a little while ago.
We always have quibbles. Oh, yes. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. I got to make sure I get everybody's name right as I go like crazy. Jen I'm out of sync? No. Am I out of sync?
Are you? Marco? Are we okay? Uh-oh.
Are we doing it?
Oh, it looks like a bunch of you watched it. So good. Let's
okay, you guys. Let's dive into this. Okay, can we just start with the obvious first big quibble? He had a split personality, and that's what the suckers were keeping at bay for 16 episodes, and we don't find out until at the end of episode 16. Are you freaking kidding me? I was so ragey about that, you guys. That should have been revealed episode 8. And we should have been able to then see when it was going to come out again, right? Oh my God, I was so angry, Marisa. There were so many, and what really sucked is episodes 15 and 16 were actually really, really good episodes, right? But they made no sense to be the final 2 episodes. It was so frustrating. If those 2 episodes would have happened at like episode 8 or 9, maybe even 10. Hey, Michael, it's nice to see you. If they 9 or 10, and then we could have been like, maybe give us some more story. Jill, you made it. Yay. Oh my God, Marisa, I was so angry. It just made no sense. And where did his terminal disease go? Was the terminal disease just his Mr. Dr. Jekyll in his brain that would come out, and that was the monster? And then we find out with this throwaway line from Sister that it was just all of them have split personalities. What? Wait, what? Time out. Well, super rage, you guys. What did you guys think? Talk to me, because my God.
It's really too bad because
it was like stops multiple personality emergence. No one knows. Right. Clearly, these magical suckers did for 16 episodes. And then, guys, here's my question for you: why did the suckers go from pink to blue at the end of the show?
But you already had plenty to deal with them having been children who were experimented on. It's like
exactly,
Yeah,
completely. You already had that. They already were mutants, which we love. Are you kidding me? The mutant aspect of it, I freaking loved it. But then all of a sudden, his brain, it was just the Dr. Jekyll vibes, right, Rosa? Like it was just, that could have been so juicy. And then, oh my God. It's like my ranting is just becoming like just noises because I'm so angry at how good this show could have been. And it was such a wasted opportunity across the board.
So what happened with Sol Yun's character? Because did she have the same issues? Was she also
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. She was just the doctor's daughter who then went on to become the team leader.
That's it?
They ran out of food coloring. Right, Jill? Like, I don't know. Like blue. Blue seems like a good color now. Sure. She just became the team leader, no purpose whatsoever. They completely, in my opinion, wasted Lee Chung-ah, who was amazing and such a good actress. And we could have had the triumvirate of the 3 of them who created like whatever the mutant powers, Wonder Twin powers. We could have been Wonder Triplet powers. They really were Wonder Twins, though, by the way. I didn't realize that. They were Wonder Twins. It just was. I was just so angry by the time. And then the hacker, thank you, Caitlin. And the hacker suddenly went from being sweet, like abused hacker to evil, maniacal, murdering hacker. And then just magically, after being knocked out once, goes back to being the sweet, kind hacker because I guess they used the sucker chemicals from Nam Goon Min. And then and he became back to the sweet hacker. And then, oh my God, this rant is just getting out of control. But here it is. And here's my biggest complaint. Because then once they all teamed up together to take down the bad guys, it was magical. It was so good. We had all the cops working together with our children from the white village, right? Working together to take down the bad guy. Thank you. Want to be inspired. I appreciate that you enjoy my ranting because I do it so much. But oh my God, it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. Because it could have been so good, Marisa. It could have been so, so good.
I know. I am seeing this from a lot of you guys, like Tracy, Toya, Jill, Caitlin, like Rosa, like Sandy. There's no anger as deep as watching an entire drama only to have it fail massively. Like clearly, right?
It just freaking imploded, you guys.
Too bad.
It was, and it's just such. It was. I think this also. I'm going to take this idea and bring it into my Uncanny Encounter quibbles as well. But it's Kate, thank you so much. We really appreciate that so much. We appreciate your support so much. Is that it's almost like K-dramas start to go into new territory and then they panic halfway through and are like, no, we have to keep it in K-drama structure. And then it becomes like it has to become some weird emotional drama where it would have been fine as a horror story, right? Like Awaken would have been great as a mutant horror story. And you could have just left it at that. You could almost even do multiple seasons with Nam Goon Min's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde character roaming Korea, right? But they panicked almost halfway through and then had to make him, it had to be this, he had to take down his mother. Like, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. It had to become like a family drama.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk, like you said, we'll talk about with Uncanny Counter, but it's like, who is in charge of these dramas? Because we've seen so many fall apart, and then all of us are ranting in our own homes, screaming at our screens.
Right?
But it's
like so mad about losing that mutant storyline.
Yeah, it's like you start with one thing. Do you not plot out 16 episodes? Do these shows not get purchased because they have a full, complete story?
Right.
Like who is like coming in around 11 and 12 and going, you guys have to change this? It's like
network suddenly decides this won't work, even though it's been working for 12 episodes. No. Here are our network notes. Now change it. Like what? No.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's so disappointing. So bummed out. Like seriously, when he started to like his brain started to break, and then he came out as the monster, I was like, damn it, show. This could have been so freaking good. I seriously yelled at my television. Yes, Uncanny Counter 3 writers. We're gonna get to that because boy, do we have thoughts. Oh, Uncanny Counter. All right, let's move on because I think it's time for Jen's True Beauty lipstick touch-up. Wednesday, Thursday.
I have to say, I dropped this show.
Did you?
Yeah, what? I got to the hospital scene and there was so much slapstick that I kind of wasn't in the mood for it.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I can see that.
Maybe it should be more of a hold. You guys tell us what you're thinking if you're still loving it.
Caitlin dropped. Yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I've gotten to the point now where I'm super. Yeah, Caitlin dropped it.
Joshua.
What did he say? Oh, what happened? Oh, Joshua, thank you. Can we talk about how they actually got mad at each other for a realistic reason? Yes, exactly. I agree, Joshua. Thank you so much. And that is a great question. And I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that they actually, and then they talked about it, you guys. It wasn't just, we were going to break up because of this, because it's miscommunication. Like, how beautiful was that, right?
Oh, nice.
And I officially decided that I just have a super soft spot in my heart for Chaonu. I just really enjoy him so much. I just do, right? It is. You have to get past all the cringy tropes, but I enjoyed the boys getting back together and their bromance. But here's my disappointment. Like, why did they have to destroy the Sujin character, you guys? Is it Sujin? Sujin.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, Sujin. They've now made her, they went from her being the bestie of all besties and like badass bestie to like now conspiring with the bullies to take down Gaia. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I know, right?
Oh,
How you enjoy
no.
being Holly enjoys being furious. Yeah. See, it is. I do. I enjoy it, Rosa, for sure. I just was super bummed out that they kind of ruined that character. But hey, has anyone read the manhwa with this? Because I'm hearing a lot of debate that the manhwa is much different than the show. And was the Sujin character always this bad girl, or was she? What does anybody know that?
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So yeah, I was a little disappointed, and yeah. Oh, Chano. I just do. I love him. I don't know. There's something about him. I'm just like, okay, puppy. Absolutely. You're adorable. Okay, so it is
better
like
as
that.
a binge.
I think it would be. Hey, Daniel, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining. It was just super sad and super wrong. But I am enjoying it. And I think our main couple they are kind of like what Joshua was saying. They're kind of healthy, which I love it. They actually kiss a lot, which is adorable, and not just that like wide-eyed pressing, like real kisses. Like they're like a real teenage couple, and it's kind of adorable. Oh, okay. You are reading the manhwa is different. So should I read it? Because I'm kind of intrigued. It does continue to improve. Yeah, right. Oh, I do like the the backstory fully coming out has been amazing, and that the trio of boys were just so adorable, and how tragic it was, and how dad didn't understand what was happening. And so I'm hoping we see a reconnection of dad and the son. And so yeah, I'm really digging it, you guys. I know. I don't really like high school shows, but this one's just super sweet.
I think because clearly they don't look like they're in high school at all.
Not even a little bit. I think that's the only thing about her. I'm like, can we just move them into college and I'll be okay? It is. Rosa, I have to agree with you. It's still, it does bring me joy. Like when the week starts and I'm like, what am I looking forward to? It's literally Lovestruck in the City, True Beauty, and then Mr. Queen right now. Those are my big ones. Oh, Nornke's not sure how she feels about this show. I understand. It's super tropey and it's super like what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, aside from all the standard K-drama tragedy that we always get, it's very like popgum, you know, what am I trying to say? Like pop bubblegummy kind of like. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's got a lot.
But what about Meek's character with the? Because you know, I do like her character a lot. I like her in the workplace, and then her with the teacher.
I love her so much. So her and the teacher have now like they now officially are dating, and but they're trying to hide the relationship. And so at one point, where are my names? Anyway, Mungo Young and Chun, they're in the high school trying to find her necklace because she lost it. And they hide in one of the classrooms, and they end up hiding in the same classroom that her sister and the teacher are hiding in. And so that's how everyone finds out everyone is dating. And it was just adorable. So yeah. Aaron, what did the dad actually paying attention? Where Aaron's good dad? He managed to miss everything happening in his work life. Right?
The dad.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Hey, Dad. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, are you still watching that, Sandy? Chinami, if you can. I think that one has been pushed. I don't think we're watching that one.
Oh, you mean Chan Woo's dad? Oh,
yeah. Completely oblivious. Dad. Completely oblivious, right? But then again, he let his son start living by himself by the time he was in middle school. So clearly, just saying.
In that gorgeous apartment.
Gorgeous apartment, right? But yeah, I mean, we've only got like 4 episodes left, so only 2 more weeks left. So I'm totally in to the end because I'm really enjoying it. Cool. True Beauty, you got me. All right. Next up, Wednesday, Thursday is Run On, and I'm way behind, but I'm still in. But there's not a lot to say about it.
Right, there's not, but this is the one that makes me so happy. I just love how, so you have the standard K-drama couple flipped in our second lead couple with, Sodana as your chaebol, difficult, romance partner. And then you've got our artist student who's the typical female type of role that used to be how K-drama romances work. But I just love the quirkiness of Im Shi-won and Shin Se-kyung so much. They're so unpredictable how they react to each other. She's like very reflective. She's like, wait, I apologize. I panicked and I said something I shouldn't have said. And I just love how they talk to each other. And I love Im Shi-won's loyalty. I am like, I think I say this every week. Like the show is kind of a little bit, my computer wasn't plugged in. Oops. It's about to die. There we go. Power. One of those little things. That's all my computer's like, you need to plug in. I'm like, I was. Anyway, but he is, his character, I think, is the one that keeps me going in this. And even though I do enjoy the second couple, but his character is so different that I just am fascinated where they're going to take him. It is. When he confessed to her and then she said, yes, keep going. This just relief that he showed, like he literally doubled over, was just so adorable. Like things you never see in a male lead. So, I love it. It does seem like, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost seems like they flipped both couples as far as tropes go. It seems like both of the women have the more male lead attributes, and the male leads seem to have more of the female lead attributes. Kind of, yeah. But I love like Shin Se-kyung's character. I think they're just not very overt, except when she's on a film set. That was hilarious. You guys, like that. I did watch those episodes. Can we let me just clarify for anybody who's curious. Being a SAG actor is not a thing. I mean, it's a thing. We all have SAG cards, but you're not a SAG actor per se. It doesn't really mean anything. It just means that you worked a couple of gigs and that you paid to get into the union. That's all it means. I think they just tried to make it sound as Hollywood as they could, I think. But I love that you had this gay character, this gay couple there, and they're just there. Yeah. No, it was great. I really enjoyed a lot of that. But it was fascinating to watch. it was just hilarious. Like these incompetent producers, these directors and cinematographers yelling at each other, all of the, you know, fuck yous that, you know, Shinsei Kyung and her friend were like lobbing at the cinematographer. It
Oh
was
my
like,
God. Yeah. It's just hilarious. So yeah, I really did enjoy that. But yeah, when they're like, he's a SAG actor, I'm like, wow, I'm a SAG actor.
yeah.
That's hilarious. Dialogue in Korean is so witty. Yeah, it's hilarious. I was just like, wow. But anyway.
Yeah. But all of the film references, I think the Swoon did it on Instagram. They went through all of the film references that that were done, like between Casablanca and you know, Jerry Maguire and E.T. Like it's a very like it's kind of a love letter to Hollywood in that way. So
Oh, that's very cool. Let's go back. I'm sorry, Duda. What theory about Young Wang's friend?
Ooh, what?
Oh, Young Wang's friend is definitely in love with him. Which one? I'm so sorry, Marisa. Which one is Young Wang?
Well, Lee Young-wha is the artist.
Oh, okay. Yes, everyone's like, theory, do tell. Come on now.
Wait.
You can't just drop that. Did we hear it and not tell us?
Oh my God. Young-wha's friend is definitely in love with him. Young-wha. Who's his friend? The
barista?
Oh, the barista.
Yeah.
See?
I was kind of wondering if that was the case, right? Yeah, I didn't assume, but this show has been, I will say this about the show. It's been very progressive in just the normalizing of just everybody loving everybody. And it was fantastic. So I can see that totally happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Young-wha at one point was in Seokyeom very close. And he's like, we're very close right now. Are you noticing this?
Yeah.
There's this moment between these two men.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. No, that'd be great.
He'll end up with the guy with the cat.
Which guy with the cat? Any guy with a cat. I'm like, bonus points. Fantastic. I love it. But yeah, no, I did notice that he seems to be definitely into the artist for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then have they explained whether or not our second female lead is actually a lesbian or if she's just pretending to be one so she doesn't have to get married? Have they covered that, or is she bisexual? Have they dove into any of that?
They haven't said. She definitely kissed Young-hwa, but she's also ill. They haven't explained that either.
Right. I was going to say, I do know that she's ill, so we're going to have to get there. Okay. All right. We got a lot of ground to cover.
The assistant is the guy with the cat. Thank you. Yes. So Young's assistant is the one with the cat. Yeah, maybe they'll end together.
Right? I would love that, right?
But
totally.
Yeah. I just love everything about this show. I love its quirkiness. I love the fashion. I love the running shoes. I love the tracksuits. It's just,
yes.
This is one of the good ones for me.
It's definitely one that I don't take a lot of notes, but it does just kind of wash over. Oh, okay, good. Alexa J. I would love that. I mean, they've covered like so many, like just everything that it would be fantastic. She did say it herself. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. The second lead is six. Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just feel like we haven't addressed that sense. Okay. It was an excuse to not get married. Okay. Because I was like, I wonder what they're going to do with that. That's going to be really interesting. But yeah, I find it as a show that I enjoy, kind of, as you know, I'm not really good at just letting it wash over me, but I let this one just wash over me and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I don't have a lot of thoughts on it afterwards, but it's just kind of like, shh. Thank you. Yeah. All right, you guys, let's move into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because we got some new ones there too. Yeah. All right, first up, you guys, new BL, which is To My Star. And can I just say, the script is really good. Like, I feel like the scripts have been a little bit like, they cram a lot of information in, but this one actually is breathing a bit, and I'm really enjoying it. What's everybody thinking on this one?
I like that it's kind of small. It's just these characters, you know, and they set it up pretty quickly, and now they're in the same apartment together.
Right.
You know?
The forced cohabitation is always handy. Super handy.
Yes. He cooks. Oh my God.
Cooks, right? Yeah. He's perfect.
Done.
So so I'm actually where we are watching To My Star. It's a Vicky one because these are all Vicky exclusives. So yeah. It was as soon as they opened with it, not in high school, right, Joshua? I'm so happy they're full-fledged adults, so I can totally be into them being into each other without being like, I'm feeling kind of creepy. Yeah.
Joshua,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. Yes, thank you so much. They're not in high school, so we get to see adults being adults, which is fantastic. I did, right? It did. It gave me indie vibes. The only thing that I don't understand in scripts across the board is why do they have to make like one of our leads always like so fragile? Like our actor guy who is Kang So Jun, like that whole bit where he was like invading Han Ji-woo's space about wanting to pop his pimple. I was just like, what is happening right now? Like, what is this whole beat in the script? Like, I was just because everything up to that point was I was just really, really digging everything. And then they made him become like this super space invading like person. I didn't understand it. That was my only quibble for the open.
Yeah. But this is, again, these episodes are super short. I'm going to wait until we get a few more on Vicky before I really, I think, dive in. I watched two, I think. So, yeah.
But I'm kind of, the thing that I'm really digging is that I'm hoping that with the success of something like Lovestruck in the City, that a lot of these BLs will get the opportunity to be able to do the half-hour shows, right? He has a panic attack. I feel like it's because he suffered, I think so, exactly, Joshua. Like, why did he have the panic attack? I wanted to see more about that. Like, what was the stone throwing and all of that? And, what's the story with the friend? And we only have 15 minutes. So I'm really I know they have to get to these points quicker. But yeah, right, exactly. Okay, you have a traumatic past. Go. Like, could we maybe give him a little backstory on that? Like, explain what this traumatic past is? Yeah. But I'm really like they have a really nice chemistry. I'm really digging that he now, thank you. They want to show it. Like, I want to see what that is. Like, let's build these characters. And as we saw in like Lovestruck in the City, you can do it in a very limited amount of time. So this script has been a lot. Oh, Holly, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. But yeah, 30 minutes would make them, if the BLs can get to that 30-minute sweet spot, I think these are going to be just solid shows. Because I feel like they suffer from racing to get to the romance instead of letting it breathe a little bit and build the relationship.
Where are these airing in Korea? Is this like,
it's a really good
like
question.
Naver or something?
Or are they just webtoons? Like, so they're just on like YouTube? Where are they showing?
I don't know. Is that why they're 20 minutes? I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really digging it. I'm really digging our two male leads. I'm really enjoying the side characters, like our little restaurant that works, and the acting is really good. Like, it's solid acting. Like, I was really none of that over the top stuff that we tend to see with people who, because a lot of, they're not getting the top. What is happening with my hair?
Yeah, because just a few years ago, any gay character was such a stereotypical approach. So thank God we've like pushed past that, like thrown that away, and like just
so happy to see that.
People.
Yeah. And so I'm curious if that's what happened with his friend in the bar, and I'm waiting to see when that comes out, if that comes out, because that does seem to be a story point that they're coming to. So yeah, I wrote in my notes that I didn't want it to end. Like, I was really into it, so I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of it. So yeah, if you guys can get on this one, definitely jump on this one, because the boys are hot and the story's good, and that's at the end of the day really all we want, right?
That's what we live for.
That's what we look for. Absolutely. All right. And then we got a second premiere. Oh, excited to see if the chef played by the actor from Ninetail, because, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who was really in Ninetail?
I think he was one of the cops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cops?
Okay.
I
think, was that what it was, guys? Who was he in Ninetail? I think it is. He was the guy, the station assistant. He was the assistant director. He worked in the newsroom. Yes, my apologies. Wrong station. Not a police station. A production.
TV station.
I sadly have like just kind of blocked Ninetail and Ninetail out of my brain. I'm like, I don't know what happened. But yes, he's one of the boys from that. He's one of the assistant ones there. All right, you guys. And then our next one, which is one I know that Caitlin is super excited about, was what was it called? Marriage Lyrics for Divorce Music. What do y'all think? I missed this one.
None of them make sense. This show, okay, so I checked out episode 1. It's airing on Netflix here in the US and TV Chosun in Korea, which is interesting because we don't often get those shows. So it's a makjang, but it's not very makjang-y.
It's not?
I mean, the story plot is, but the reactions and the acting are not over the top. And the music, that crazy makjang. But it's, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's makjang light. It's like a little bit not quite on that side of the spectrum. I'm really curious to see where this is going to go. Because you've got 3 main couples, one in their 20s, one in their 30s, and one in their 40s.
Oh.
And, you know, the only thing is, I'm not sure I want to spend 16 weeks with 3 couples whose marriages are falling apart. So,
yeah. That's
a lot.
That's a lot.
We've set up some really interesting characters, 3 marriages going through 3 very different things, breaking apart in different ways. And we also have the mom from My ID is Gangnam Beauty. And I always I've been wanting to see her in something.
I like her. Yeah.
She's in it. And she's got a really interesting storyline. She's got a very difficult, fraught relationship with her mother. And her mother is like overplaying the victimization. So,
Oh yeah, Sung-hoon. How is Sung-hoon? He's
Sung-hoon. Yes, he's a slanderer. So, you know, he's got a mistress who he got pregnant. So, we will see. That's the thing, right? It's like the soap opera, like what we consider a soap opera, you know, of the dynasty. You know, ilk. So I like it. So far I'll check out episode 2. I don't know. What do you guys? What do you guys think? Let's see. Caitlin Connolly. Yeah, 2 of the couples may have the same problem. I'm not sure what's going on with our 40-year-old couple. The writer's husband. Like he was texting with someone else. He's about to leave his wife. Is he having an affair?
Caitlin, I'm in. Of course you are, Caitlin. You love all the juicy makjang. You love it. Absolutely.
Yeah. See how twisty this show gets. You never know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. So it looks like everyone's no one's actually I know makjang is your crack, Caitlin. Totally. It looks like everyone says either watch only the first episode and we haven't really made decisions, but moving away from this, you don't have the patience for it, right? It depends. Like what was the one? What was that one with Jang Nara that we all loved? And she was the last empress or something like that. What was it?
Yeah, The Last Empress.
Was it The Last Empress? And it was just so over the top and like ridiculous. Like I kind of bought into that. But those kind of like just straight dynasty ones, I'm always on the fence. So I'm gonna have to check that out. The daughter of okay, interesting. I love watching how they bounce from show to show. VIP. Oh, VIP. That one broke my heart. Tracy, I'm going to go on a VIP rant now. You can't bring up VIP.
Oh, no. But Gail.
Oh, no. Where'd Marisa go? She is lost. See, she was going to stop my VIP rant. And so I'll move over here. Hi, guys. How's it going? Okay, so it looks like it's not as stressful as Penthouse. Okay. And Marco, just for right now, and she's back. Great. I don't know what happened. You disappeared. It was like the K-drama gods were like, don't stop Jen's VIP rant, but I will.
We'll be here for another hour.
I know. But yeah, this one does sound a lot like the VIP setup, but at least up front, we know that everybody is a train wreck. So, yeah.
Oh my God. Did you explain what makjang is to Gail?
Oh, no, I didn't. Go ahead.
So Gail is asking what it is. It basically means a soap opera. It's like over the top plot, characters, soapy soap.
Yeah, it's like the soapy soap of soapy soapness, right?
Soapiness, yeah.
Yeah, makjang mystery Korean dramas. There we go. Thank you, Caitlin. Caitlin's our girl, man. She writes on the blog for us. She always fills us in for all of this. Et cetera.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Are we ready? Are we ready to do this? The Uncanny Counter finale. Where did we land on this? Oh, hold please. We got to fix that. Uncanny Counter has the wrong numbers on.
That's right. So episode 15 and 16. 16 dropped today. Did you any of you guys check it out already? Yes, it was. It ended.
Yeah. Where are we at with that, you guys?
Oh, some of you have not quite. So Chewy watched it. Tasea has not watched it. Marco hasn't yet. Jill is almost.
You personally loved
it.
Okay. All right. Love
Holly
the
Patterson.
All right. Marco's only 20 minutes to go. All right. Where's Holly? I didn't see Holly's answer.
Oh, sorry. I was reading it off my phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Finish 25 minutes. Go. Okay. So do we want to talk the finale or do we want to hold off till next week, guys? This is our group. What do you guys want to do? We want to introduce a new character to scale them off. And it was Sun Ho Jun, who I love. Like, what are you doing? Like, I literally wrote in my notes, I hope he's back for season 2. Boom. I was like, God damn it. Okay, so you guys liked it. So, okay, Tracy wants us to hold off. All right. Tracy wants us to hold off. Does anybody, 16, too much Anna, too much crying. Oh, my God. Can we just say this was my biggest pet peeve for probably episodes 14 on? So Moon cried and was grief-stricken so many times that I just stopped caring. Like it no longer worked as a tool for me, right? That was my biggest thing, right? He would have been such a fun character. I know. All right, so Kate Fitz wants to talk it now. All right, so it looks like
Marco, it looks like Marco's having internet troubles, but looks like he's got some sort of power outage. But we've got a couple of you who are saying now, and we have a couple of you who are saying, please wait. So,
all right. So I am back to manning comments. So here we go. Let's do this. Oh, okay. So let's, I'll lower the volume. Tracy's going to lower the volume. We have thoughts. So let's just dive in, you guys. If people want to talk about the finale next week, we can also do that again. All right. Who was the actor? Who was you? Okay. And go. I have thoughts, but nope. Go, Aaron. Let's do it.
Okay.
Go with your thoughts, Aaron. Go. We're going to do this. Tracy's going to lower the volume. I like the flip of the bully. Absolutely, Tessie. I really did enjoy that because I didn't see that coming, that our mayor's son was going to be team counter.
After he wasn't. But,
right.
All right. So big thoughts. For me, it just lost. Oh, yeah. For me, it just lost steam. And I don't know if it's because, it's got to be because the writer left and the PD, the producing director, ended up writing the last couple of episodes. I don't know what the conflict was behind the scenes. If anyone has intel on that, I'm really super curious because it's a disaster when your head writer leaves. And it's not like it's just boom, done in a day. Something was going on for a while. And I think you could see it in the show because it completely lost the threads that they had laid at the beginning.
Remember, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, Marisa, we all kind of as a group here were like, what happened with the script? Like it got super messy and disconnected and we're focusing so much on the political intrigue and not our demons. Like all of us kind of were like, what happened this week? And then it was right after that break where everyone was like, why'd they take a break? It wasn't COVID because they said it wasn't COVID. And then they took the break and then it was, Gina, it was this. It was no longer a tight story. It was a really tight story. And then it just kind of fell apart where they wanted to, again, cram in all the standard K-drama, like story points that they all want to hit those beats. And I just felt that it was such a stronger show and they focused more on the otherworldly stuff, which again, is just not standard. I mean, maybe it's just not the standard way they like to write to, I don't know. It was weird, right?
But it's really too bad because I didn't know what they were fighting for at the end. There was no strategy. The inspectors were just lame and useless. Apparently, you've got counters in other countries. If you're going to fight this devil that you haven't, who's the most powerful in 100 years, how come and how come the people up top are just like not doing anything? And then you've got Moon fighting for his parents, who we haven't seen in I don't know how many episodes. Like, there's actually there was no no investment there.
Right. And then,
so, but
and K-Fix, yes. What happened to the other person that flew into him? So now he's like super strong. And that final battle, like he let everybody get the crap kicked out of them and his ankle get broken. Then all of a sudden he could like throw rocks. He could suddenly channel rocks. Like I was just super confused on what our actual levels of, what were our levels of power? Like it just got messy.
Right. And what was the point of the detective being killed? The fiance, and then when it happened, he
was a door. Yes, dude. He was a door to what though? I felt like, again, I feel like he being a door to Jung was like a huge story point that again they just dropped in episode 16. Like what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes, we did, Anna. We did get that beautiful body of the evil spirit. So thank you for that, K-Drama. Yeah.
Very nice. Just lost his shirt up in
right. Because I guess that's what happens when you get summoned to Jung. You just keep your pants. Yeah. Okay. Did someone explain what happened to? Yeah. Didn't he go into Moon? Yeah. Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like suddenly, So Moon has like super powers, not just superpowers, but like double charged superpowers. And yet, yeah, setting up for season 2, but what's our story? Like, I don't know. It just felt really messy to me, you guys. And I was really bummed out because how much did we love this show? Yeah.
Yeah. And then they dropped in so much PPL in that final episode.
Oh my God.
Between the hot dogs and then the clothing lines and then the,
If it's right, everybody except Modoc got to see someone in the afterlife and he didn't get to see his girlfriend. Like that was crap. That was right. Crap. I was so angry about that, right?
That's right. Because I do like that they wrapped up everyone. Like actually, no, they didn't. They gave moments, but then they didn't.
Yeah. And I don't know. Like there were just so many places where I was like, what is happening right now? Why are we only learning this now? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in for a season 2. Mostly, I'm not going to lie, because of our CEO and Uni, because they were adorable. And I need them to just have a torrid affair across the peninsula. His style was so amazing. And I loved how much he loved her. I just was really in. Girlfriend didn't get killed. I mean, Gina, absolutely. Girlfriend didn't get killed by an evil spirit. So that's how that happened. But I just felt that it was, I feel like at that point, it was just unnecessary I just feel it was unnecessary to kill her to get that result. And so many people died. Like, yeah. And is Miss Chu dying or not? Who knows? And why did her hair suddenly turn a turquoise? Like, I thought that was a story point. Did anyone else notice that? Like, in some angles, her hair like had a turquoise or a bluish hue in the gray. So I wasn't sure if that was something.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
I didn't know. But that was funny when they said to Sun Ho Jun's character, like, how come you're not gray?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, good. Well, I'm so glad you were saying that's so good. Because I mean, I wanted to, but I mean, I was just like, there were moments. I thought there were some beautiful moments. I thought when the counter team met up with their what is his name? Chogun, when they met up with that guy we lost in the first, I think this is what bummed me out. That scene, and we only knew him for one episode where the counters all met their old teammates. And it was just so beautiful. And I was crying and it was lovely. And it was just so simple. Like that really got me. Or when So Moon's grandparents saw their daughter and son-in-law again. And, while Hana was, giving them that memory, like I love that. And it was just such a simple moment and not all the wailing and crying. And I just felt like they played that one into the ground with So Moon, where it lost its punch by the time it finally happened.
Yeah, it was just
Uncanny counters in black. Yeah, it was hilarious. I was like, what's happening?
Yes, that's right. The suits at the end,
right?
Man, if we can have a van drive up to your house and then give you a custom fitted suit,
right?
That would.
How do we get that, right?
Yeah.
Totally want that. Yeah, Holly, I have to agree. I love the camaraderie. Like, there was a lot of great things. And I also feel like once we got to that certain point, and I think we mentioned this numerous times, the best friends, who I still think were probably 2 of my favorite characters, like, they were just so underutilized. Like, I need them to be like the information hub of our uncanny counters. They don't go on missions, but they're there to help them out. Like, I need them to be part of the team now. So, yeah. I feel like... the suits are an homage to the webtoon. Okay, very cool. Oh, nice. I like to hear. Cool. That's cool. Someone Jew said there was something wrong. Oh, yeah, he would hide it. Yeah, exactly. So Aaron, like, we're like, well, is she, what is, yeah. And if she is, here's my question. Here's my next question. If she's already pretty much dead because she's been in a coma and they revived her from the coma, so she's kind of an otherworldly being, should she maybe, I'm curious as to why it is she has an ailment.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. We can't have ignorant here. So yeah, I mean, I feel like losing the writer that helmed what was so good about the first half. I feel like really kind of, yes, Rosa, Moon's friend were cuteness overload, and I loved them so much.
Right. Like, where is it the writer wanted to take it that the rest of the producers were like, no. So
and that, to the point where that she was just like, I'm out because you are ruining what I'm trying to put together, which is really, it's a fascinating story. Really. I really kind of want to know what happened there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Oh, well. Yeah. So Jill, it'll be interesting when they say it's on the calendar. So yeah. So it'll be interesting. All right. If you guys want to talk about it next week, if you didn't get a chance, we'll definitely give you a couple of minutes. Just let us know. We'll put it in there. But the show that's really just a fucking highlight for me, you guys, is Mr. Queen. Like, it's just everything for me right now. How are you guys feeling about this one?
Episode 11 felt like not a different drama, but like it really took a different turn. But I was so ready for it.
Right? It did take a darker turn, right?
Yeah. Because I need, if you've got in our Shinhei-san, you've got this dramatic actress, but you've also got a character that's just kind of been hiding in the kitchen. So if you've got, like, if you're embodied by this modern spirit, then I need that person that's going to be able to kind of figure out what's going on, that should know enough history because their mother was a historian, that you can see the palace machinations in play. So I need that person to start percolating up.
Yes. So this is a question I have for you, Marissa, and everybody out there. It is the best. I love it, Rosa. I agree with you. But I actually watched a video. It was on Twitter, and so I watched it, a different perspective. And it was that Bong Hwan is basically, so our original queen is dead, right? This was the theory. And that Bong Hwan, and I apologize, I do not have it right in front of me. I will put it in the comments below who this was and their video. And that Bong Hwan is basically taking over her life because his body in the future, in the present time, is basically dead as well. And so it became they were concerned about the identity conflict that is happening in this body. Now, I can kind of see that, but I also feel like due to some of the moments, like the makeout scenes that actually were pretty hot and our queen was into, clearly our queen is not dead. So where do you guys fall in that spectrum? Is this more of an identity story about identity and, Bong Hwan trying to figure out where he fits in as a man trapped in a woman's body? Is it that? Or is it more about these two souls in each other's, like, learning from each other in those realms? Like, I'm not sure if I'm explaining that correctly, but I was really kind of fascinated by that.
Yeah, because isn't there a theory that, like, Chae Jin-hyuk was like the reincarnation of
I remember
the queen's
that
character? Yeah.
The real queen is dead. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
But her spirit remains because the memories are back. And, I feel sometimes when, like, in moments of big tension, when the queen is reacting, that it's the original queen. It's not the... I felt. Yeah.
I have felt that the queen, I think they did show when in this week's episode, the one we just saw, 13, right? Yes, because we're getting 14 today. So 13, when the queen jumped in the lake and Bong Hwan was going to talk to the queen, they did have that moment in the lake, and then the queen's body drifted away. But I didn't feel like she was dead. I felt like, again, that's the unconscious, right? That's the sea of unconsciousness, and she floated back down. She came up to give him the information, and then she floated back into the unconsciousness. But she has to flare up occasionally because that's where, again, you said, where the memories are coming from, where the sexual attraction to the king is coming from, because we haven't established that Bong Hwan is attracted to men or even to the king. So clearly there's overlapping, right? Anna doesn't think it's dead.
And also, we're not hearing Chae Jin-hyuk's voice anymore.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, we're not getting his voice anymore. It's hers. So
Gina, maybe another multiple personality needs a lollipop. Yes, but blue or pink? That's the question. Like, that's our question. Is it blue or pink? Let's go with yellow and just, make it neutral.
Yeah.
Jill, I like that theory. I like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, you think, okay, Rosa thinks the queen is dead. I am of the, I don't know, because I want Bong Wan to go back to his old life. He loved his old life. I want that for him.
Yeah.
And I want the queen to get the life she wanted. So I'm conflicted, you guys. There's also sexual attraction to her maid. Yes, but Holly, that's through Bong Hwan, right? Not through that's when he's one of there. Yeah, I think it's one soul, two bodies. He's definitely not attracted to the king. Right. This queen is dead, right? I read an interview that the beginning is not the start of the story, but I read that the interview, at the beginning is not the start of the story, but the ending when he returns wiser and more. See, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. And
I need to go back and watch the beginning of episode 1. There might be some clues. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're coexisting because, like you said, they're the same soul. So, okay. I like that. Because I kind of want a happy ending for both of them. I think both characters that we've seen deserve their own happy endings.
Yes, absolutely. Because our poor king, my goodness, palace manipulations that are happening. And I know we're supposed to hate her, but I really can't stand Bin, our first consort. What is concubine?
She's just awful. I can't stand her. Yeah.
I know. Like, I know we're supposed to hate her, but I really hate her.
I really do. Yeah. There's no love to hate her. It's just she's flat out awful and I can't stand her. Right. Yeah. I feel the queen is definitely conflicted. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are so good together. I love the teamwork of them being kind of coming together, the king and the queen, regardless of who the queen is. I love the fact they're becoming a partnership. I love that he wrote his very own Queen's Dictionary, and it was hilarious, and I love it. I just want to give the king deserves all the cookies. I love the cousin, yes, want to be inspired. Oh my God, the cousin is the worst. I love that the queen basically went in and saved the dinner because she can. I just love whatever relationship they end up with. I love it, whether it's a bromance or a romance. I freaking love it. Right?
Yeah. So this is we've just crested over the halfway point. So I love that it got so much more dramatic. Business, right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I don't get. It's clearly that the king's got 30 consorts. Who do you think you are? I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Julie, I love that scene. Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. I feel and again, it could just be Shin Hae-sun being Shin Hae-sun because she's amazing. But there are moments where I feel even if it is Bong Hwan, he's channeling the queen. Right? So-young, right? So-young. Yeah. I feel that is what's happening. And so I feel they're either sharing something there again. So maybe it is that reincarnation and he's just channeling what he remembers. I don't know.
Yeah. Amna, we will satisfy you in a second.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Court Lady in the Kaleidoscope. I love court ladies so much. I love the court ladies. They're so amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The court ladies in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That whole dinner scene, freaking hilarious. I don't.
So good. Oh my God, yes, it was so good. All right.
Yeah. There's some behind
assassination, right?
There's some behind the smes of our evil minister, eating, just barely getting through filming the scene because he kept cracking up every time he had to eat the potato.
Okay, I have to check that out. It's so good. I love it, right? Yeah, exactly. Right. There is a distinction between them because she does deliver the lines and her body and the way she sits and the way she does things. Her whole countenance becomes different when she's the queen versus when she's Bong Hwan. Yeah. So it's a tour de force acting performance. So yeah, it's amazing.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
I want her to be my best friend. I love her so much.
Oh, yeah. So you guys, we are moving into our top 3 moments. So Jen and I are going to give you our top 2 moments, and then the third moment is going to come from you. So we're going to ask you for your moment in just a second. But our first moment is that McDonald's scene from Mr. Queen. The way that she came up, like she completely figured out like each syllable of McDonald's meant something Korean. And she basically fed them all veggie burgers. It's like amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
Plant-based meals for the entire court.
Right? It's so good. And I love when he kept opening all the papers with the hints. McDonald's.
So good.
It's so good.
It was just hilarious. All right. And then our second top scene from this week was from Lovestruck, the BFF that we all need.
Look at her. I loved her so much. You guys, I loved her so much.
She like no hesitation. She's like, you wronged my friend.
How dare you? Oh, it was the best. Oh, I loved her so much.
What a sticky mess.
I want to be her. She's just so fierce and amazing. And
Ji Chang-wook here.
I think it's so great. Look at his face, like my life is hell. I hate it. It's just so awesome. It's so good. I loved it.
Good. All right, so you guys tell us what you love this week.
Oh, okay. Rosa also, the cola was her top one. Yes to both those moments. What about you guys? What else called to you this week in K-drama? There was some good stuff. I'm not going to lie. There was some really good stuff. The True Beauty, there's good True Beauty moments. What else we got, you guys? Anyone? True Beauty. Oh, yelled at his father because finally, yes. Oh my God, the Alexa J, the late night text to the concubines that went to the king. You up? It was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh God, yeah. The concubine letters was so fantastic.
That was really funny.
It was great.
I had a big misunderstanding that was really cute.
Oh, it was adorable. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, True Beauty. Oh my God, right? Oh, and then he had a panic attack and passed out. Pumpkin.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, I know, right? The riffing with Mr. Owen. Yeah, I know. That was lovely. Pako-san and True Beauty, so funny, right? So good. Kim Tae-woo keeps reminding me of Korean.
He is such a good actor. Like when, because Mr. Queen, isn't he in something else right now also? He was in Awaken.
Yeah. He's like almost the exact same character. Almost, yeah. Kind of like, Uncanny Encounter, the evil female spirits, right?
That's right.
That was hilarious. The True Beauty runaway was hilarious. That was great. Kissing and run on the secondary couple when he started.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, I haven't caught that one yet, Caitlin. I'll have to check that one out. Love family reunion. The family reunion in Uncanny was lovely. It was, yeah. I actually enjoyed the grandparents with their daughter. That one was the one that got me.
Yeah. Yeah. That was emotional.
The nail scene in True Beauty also correct. Which one was the nail scene in True Beauty? Oh my God, I'm blanking you guys so hard. Which one is that, Rosa? The nails. Anyway, I'll either tell me, Rosa, or it'll hit me and I'll remember it 3 a.m. But yeah, True Beauty is a lot of fun. All right, you guys. Tessia. Oh my God, yes. The kiss scene and run secondary. Yes, Rosa. People are digging that. Yep. Wow. Another fantastic week of K-dramas, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. This was so much fun. It was so good to see everybody. We're so happy to see you all. So thank you for everything. Thank you for joining us. If you are new and you the guys clipped each other's nails. Oh my God, Janet. Yes.
Oh, that. I did see that. They had to say,
yeah. Oh my God.
Nice payoff.
Oh my God, it was such a great payoff. It was fantastic. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it was so good. Yes, thank you. So yeah. All right, you guys. If you are new and you just are hanging out, please join us. We love it. We always are in the comments below. And until next week, you guys, we are the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and thank you for being a part of this K-Drama Clubhouse. We have something very special coming up. We are going to do a live watch party for the premiere of, or actually the second day, Saturday, February 6th, Space Sweeper with KThree and Song Joong Ki. It's that sci-fi film that's going to be drop on Netflix globally. So we will put out all the details for that. So please join us for that coming up on February 6th.
It's going to be so fun. All right, you guys. Until next week, we'll sit. Oh, and until next week, as our boys always say, dun 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 dun.
자, 그럼 구독자님들 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 부탁해요.